Yo, what is up? This mix is fire, dude. This is from the 18th of January, so 4 days ago, on his stream, which I think is Monday. It's a Monday. This is Monday's mix. And oh my god, this goes hard. Right, as the title suggests, we are farming citrine today, but first, I need to go and do some caviar bounties, so we'll do that. Why, you may ask? Melee arcanes and rep for bird 3 crystals whenever I need them. Smiley face. Caviar is always going to be a never-ending grind just because we get Archon shards from bird 3. I swear to god, if I don't fucking load in like 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. Dude, I really should stop having excessive amounts of caffeine before I stream. But hey, that's how I get ready, you know? I could do worse things to get ready for stream. I could do worse things. Definitely could do worse things. Why in the fuck is there a necromech here? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this guy's ping is horrendous, but anyway.
No, thank you. That showed him.
Kaboom. I had to reform my Saren last night, actually, because I was putting together an arbitrations build, and I realized that my aura slot needs an Omniformer. I didn't have any Omniformer, so I had to go buy some, which is great. I was not going to fucking craft one, because it takes 4 Former for 1 Omniformer, even if you have the blueprint. Like, yikes, man. So I didn't craft any. So I just bought some from the market for literally cheaper than it would have cost me to buy 2 Omniformer in the like menu. Which is funny. But it's okay, because I made all of that plat just by selling a bunch of prime parts and stuff. But I do need to regrind some prime parts before tomorrow. So we'll be doing some relics maybe later, if I get bored of citrine farming. Assuming I can find a citrine farm, that is. Yeah, that guy's internet was so bad. Holy shit. Oh, that reminds me, I also need to do Eidolons. Let me quickly upgrade Last Gasp. How much focus have I got? Oh, I've already hit my cap today. Okay. Neramon at 1.1 mil. I mean, 750k is going to go towards that, so I've got like 400k. 385. Or 358, sorry. Okay. Well, and that's just so I can get Void Sling Distance. And then I'm working on Last Gasp. And then I think the last one is Vazarin? Yeah, health and armor, and then health regen. And then I have all of my waybounds, so that's nice. I'm going to assume the ping I just got on Discord is Wombat going live. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. Alright. hopefully this will be a better lobby. And I won't be lagging my butt off.
Shall I unleash the spores?
Affinity gain. Bruh. Where was that when I had my focus capsule?
Remember my face while yours is melting off.
Yep, there goes the Grozling. Secondaries do red crits. Alright.
And don't come back.
God, I love how satisfying Saren is.
One at a time or That was more fun than checking Mr. Tagfer for fleas. And to be
Fuck
clear,
yeah, dude. Oh, Precision Intensify. That sells for a decent amount, platinum-wise. Very, very decent amount. God, this set is so good. Shout out to Wombat for putting me on Polymathic's music. 100%. Yep, I had all the kills, as is normal. Corvex systems? I mean... If I ever want to use Corvex again. Actually, I wonder, is the top bounty a disruption? Because if so... survival. That sucks. I would have done disruption. Actually, to be fair, I would have done mirror defense if it was top. I should still probably do Deimos mirror defense for the invocation mods, but it's not a priority right now. Don't need to do alchemy anymore because I have all the Tennokai mods, but I still need the invocation mods. Oh, arcane. Any arcane exposure or melee exposure would be awesome. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. Got him.
no, thank you.
Bum, bum.
That showed him.
Oh, this song is so good, bro. Absolute heater of a set. I believe this was a collab set as well, at least for the first half. It was, there was another artist there. Holy shit. Saren proc.
I guess that's all of them. Well, time to head back to the nest.
Yeah, I honestly, even though the Riven Dispo is not, you know, as good as it could be on the Sobeck, I think getting a Riven for my Sobeck was probably the best decision I could have made. It makes it Feels so nice. I mean, in a perfect world, I would have more reload speed. But, otherwise, you know, it's not bad. Even though, I think I have a mod that gives me reload speed. It might be magnetic. Wouldn't be surprised. Melee influence. Oh my god, I said the M word.
Samples over here, if you please.
Ooh, I love this bit.
I'm at 85k, and I have 8 melee exposure. I could get 11. If I can get enough rep for one more, that maxes out melee exposure, and then I don't need to do this again. Except for maybe melee vortex. Maybe. Oh shit, I have enough essentially parts minus the blueprint for a full Corvex. Lol. Okay, we're gonna get more more rep for melee exposure. Oh, we have a wisp. Oh my god, yes. W wisp. Energy Nexus too. Nice. Oh, arcane.
I saw a few more down the hall. Figured I'd, go clean them up for you, but then,
Let's be honest, any enemies I hit with my Sobek are probably going to die at some point.
I'll get the next bunch, no problem.
Get rid of it.
God damn, bro.
That was more fun than checking Mr. Tag for fleas. And to be clear, I really enjoyed doing that.
Don't know how you would enjoy checking for fleas, but that is certainly a choice. We had a Wisp, a Yuri on a Vault, and I beat all of them to evac. Ah, thank you for testing the chicken, actually. I needed that. And you get auto-shouted out, by the way. That is also cool for testing, though. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I need to have a pop-up that appears on screen with the auto-shout, but... Okay.
The threat persists, and we
I could just refund her points, so it's fine. No big deal. I'm glad the daily chicken works. Sick. That is cool. I forget what other commands I added. Probably a lot of them.
Good kill.
Redeemed Hydrate. Okay, that works. Cool.
Shall I unleash the
Dude, am I stuck on the stairs? Bruh. Where's the first? We're not doing first anymore, Charmek. You have to do your daily check-in, buddy. There you go. Thank you. Hey, Charmek, can you go on YouTube real quick, and can you do Discord socials command, please? Also, lurk and unlurk, if you don't mind.
Go get him, friend.
Discord socials, lurk and unlurk on YouTube, please. Socials. Why are they pacing on both stream? Oh my god. God damn it. Hang on, I need to fix that. Fuck's sake. Yeah, okay, so the commands work. I just need to make sure it only checks for what platform is happening. I think I can do that with an if-else statement, actually. That should be easy. Should be easy.
What did you expect? Mercy?
Yeah, Nightbot will still have all of those commands because I haven't disabled them for YouTube, but for your Twitch, Nightbot is disabled entirely now.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I need to fix that, so that's easy to do.
And they were like, ah. And you were like, that's cool. And I was like, whoa.
Why? Interesting. That's the user ID. Okay. Let me see if I can change that to user, which should be fine. Okay, I have a couple things to fix then. Thank you for just saying that. Yeah, there are ways for me to fix that. So for the fact that it's sending to 2 streams is fixable by doing like an if-else statement. You know, if from this channel or in this platform, sorry, paste this command. If from this one, paste this command. Or response, I should say.
Splendid.
Which I think should be fine. And then it's just fixing the user ID thing. I wonder if just changing it to user would work. You think? I think so. Hold on. I'm going to test something real quick. Live test. Let me go to lurk and unlurk, and we change this sub action to just user. And then this one to just user. Can you go on YouTube and type lurk and unlurk real quick? Yeah, I had to use user ID for the auto shoutout, so it would link the channel, I think. Ah, okay. So that does work. Sick. Now I just need to figure out how to do a fucking... Hold on. Okay, beater. Beater. Yeah, I think I can fix the other problem too. I think so. I might have to ask a question in the StreamerBot Discord, but otherwise, yeah, probably. I think that's genuinely the only bug that I've had so far. Oh, and that reminds me. I need to change the on-screen chat to be no disappear timer. Can you send me a list of things in my DMs, Charmac? Fix the lurk and unlurk commands. Well, fix all the commands, actually, and change the on-screen chat so far. Just keep editing the message if I think of other shit.
Nor do we.
Oh, add a music command. That's another one. Yeah, so edit commands, fix commands, edit the on-screen chat, and add a music command are the 3 things that I need to do. I'm hoping that's an easy fix. If it's not an easy fix, I will be annoyed, but it's okay. And also, I have been working on getting these sounds for the sound alerts, for the alerts. Basically, what I've boiled it down to is I can either use like a recording software, record the sound clip, and then edit it to just be audio, or find a way to steal someone else's. That is what I've got. Thank you, John. Is the music too loud, by the way? Let me know, let me know. Yeah, I just need to know if the music is too loud. Oh, why are my fucking cooldowns off, huh? It is fine? Okay. What volume have you got my stream on right now? $16? Yeah, well, that's kind of low. Alright. Alright, just quickly message the my headset it very loud. I assume your headset is very loud. I just messaged the Streambot Discord with the command real quick. So hopefully I can get a fix for that, and maybe I can put it in on stream. And then we can do some tests. Also, Cavia is done.
Cool. Converse, what do you think?
I think it's done, actually. I believe so.
We have our work cut out.
Yep, okay. Time to get the rest of Melee Vortex. Not Vortex, Explosion.
Hope you're having a lover like 'em.
Melee Exposure. I need 12. Wait, no, don't I need 13? Yeah.
What you gonna do with that?
13. Oh yeah, that's on the wrong fucking thing. So melee exposure. Are you kidding me? I need one more? Bro. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, we have Kareen on now. Alright. I've been sent a video, or at least replying with a video, about perhaps a way to fix that. So I will have a look at it off stream. But I do have potential material, so we should be good. Do it? What, now? Anyway, it is time for a citrine farm, and this is gonna suck. You just delete your own message? Good job. Ugh. Oh my god, base Sevagoth is ready too. I had to level that at some point. I'm gonna quickly chuck it on my default setup. He has such a cool, like, setup. Like, this is sick. Does he have a cool skin or not really? Oh my god. That is a sick skin. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking... That looks so cool. I love the right arm. That is so clean. Holy shit. Yeah, does he benefit from like all white and then neon green, which is my usual signature fucking thing? I mean, kind of. That is crazy though. Okay, what if we did like... I think the tertiary can also be green. Or whatever color I decide to use. Wait, that goes like super black. That's also a color in Destiny too. What if we did this black as well? I kind of like that actually. Don't know how I feel about the white though. What if we did like a purple color? Nope, definitely not purple. He's kind of like not quite shiny enough to do most colors. You know what I mean? Pink now? Pink? You reckon? Well, like this pink? I could do white and pink. Like that. Pink and white? Okay, well, let me do this, and then we switch these around. So his main kind of innards are pink, and then we'll do the accents as pink as well. Like this. What do you think? Keeping the emissive as black, because that is also his ability color. And same with his energy color. Very nice. Okay. Right, what attachments do we want then? I'm also just gonna... I don't know, because the energy has to be... I feel like the energy has to be pink, you know? And the emissive can be pink too. Do we want like an ephemera like this with the pink? Or like this one, for example? What are we thinking? I also have like just regular ephemeras as well. The first one, this one. The Apex ephemera, or Asperus Apex ephemera. Yep, alright, we can use that. Any Signa, like... this, the eye thing, the like wreath, and then this. You got 4 choices. I want this signature at some point, but anyway. This one. Yeah, cool, man. You mean this one. The Bearer Katir, or the Katir Nobilis one. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna quickly change the colors. What color? Pink, white, white, pink. Okay. Gonna keep it consistent, you know. I love how I'm fashioning this frame, yet I'm not keeping him. That is funny. But yeah, there you go. There's the pink, white, white, pink. Put something on his chest. Eh. Eh. But yeah, there we go. There is Sivagoth. The only other thing we could add would be like... Hold on. Change the emissive to pink. Would be a Sindana, which is like a cape. Where there are cape choices. So you got this, which is kind of clutter, but oh well. You got this. We've already seen this one. You got this one, which is basically this, but slightly different. This one, which looks like ass. And then like this wing thing. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up to you. Ow. I kind of like what we've got here. The 6th one? This one? The Valdez Sayandana? I kind of like it as well. It's one of my more favorite ones. This is certainly some fashion. Alright, let's see. This is what we've got. I actually kind of like this. This is kind of cool. Stop to the Natterrook real quick so I can go level this frame. This is so cool. When I get his prime version, I'll fashion him like that. I love how I've immediately got sidetracked as to what I'm doing. Wait, is it nighttime? Oh, it will be in 4 minutes. This is exactly what happened yesterday when I said I was doing my commands. I got immediately sidetracked because I had the game open. W ads. Oh, that's another thing. I need to add the widget on. I can do that now. Fucking K-Drive, bro. Why is my mouse over there? God damn it. Yeah, well, hopefully having an on-screen ad announcement, and then also the bot announcing that there will be an ad playing for the next 3 minutes is good. Hey, Charmate, do you see the message? Like the one directly above yours? Oh, fuck right off, bro. Nah, you're getting deleted. Fuck off. Back done. Thank you. Stop yelling at me. What are you working on now that you finish your website and your bot and everything? I'm curious. Nothing? Hmm. Actually, I have a question for you. Would it be possible with the Sapphire bot announcement for my live? Would it be possible to say that I am live on both YouTube and Twitch? You don't have to link the YouTube, but it would be nice to have it say that. You know what I mean? Although if you can post both, that'd be cool. At the same time. Yeah? If you can do that, that'd be amazing, please. Also, I'm probably going to redo the roles again in the Discord. The level roles. Mostly because I don't play Borderlands 4 anymore, and I feel like just having, like, normal level roles would be better. That or something Warframe themed, I don't know. Up to me, really. Dude, why is it bugged? Okay, well, I need to quickly go to my own thing. Look, I'm in a productive mood, and I have been for the past, like, a week, okay? So, shut up. Oh yeah, this is the shadows drip now, because you can just have it copy the drip of everything else. So yeah, that's cool. Wait, I can add fucking attachments to this guy? What? I can add an ephemera to this. Okay. Let's have the same one. It doesn't really show, but it would be funny. Yeah, we'll have the same ephemera. It's there, in spirit. Wait, these are an exalted weapon? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, so we got his claws for the shadow, and then the shadow itself. Which is like a twin, kind of? I don't know. But anyway. Well, I'm gonna go subsume this guy for Gloom, unless the previous subsume is not finished. Oh, it is. Cool. Calcs 1% by... Oh, no. 55% biotics and bile. Okay. Do bile first, because it's the largest one of the two. So many void gel. So many. Yeah, what's up? You know, you don't have to ask me if you can ask a question. You can just ask the question. Bye, Sevagoth. I will drip out his prime form the same way, Charmac, just for you. Don't worry. Could you stop the stream? Why is that? Oh, do you want me to test it? It would make 2 VODs, though. That's the problem. I'd rather not if I absolutely have to. I mean, the next stream would be Monday. Yeah. We can test that on Monday, because it's, like, just a small, you know, thing. It's not like a, if I don't test it right now, it'll break the stream kind of thing, you know? Yeah, and for that, I would have to turn off it streaming to YouTube. I would have to disable my VODs auto-posting to my channel for a bit, because it would just be a test VOD. You know, I'd have to do all that. But, oh well. Also, I was thinking of getting like a hand cam, but I don't know how I'm going to do that just because of how my mic is set up on my desk. It's like over my keyboard, if that makes sense. Have you seen... I mean, I posted the setup screenshot in Claudia's Discord. So I don't know how I would hand cam that. Be a bit weird. Also, if anyone saw my mouse, they would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? My hands just sweat a lot, okay? It gets a bit grubby. Tape cam to mic. I did think about that. And I was like, wait, if I fling my mic around, you guys are just going to go, wee. It doesn't go up high enough, though. It's like a low profile mic arm. Yeah, it's kind of funny. That's actually hilarious to think about now that I've thought about that. That's great. Holy, I had good weapon choices, but terrible frame choices. God damn. Alright, Mars. Tiana Pass on Steel Path. Is anyone doing Citrine? One person. You can test it? I would have to get a camera first. I don't have a camera. Is this another Saren player? No. Oh, it's Limbo Prime. With the Protovia Ephemera by the looks of it. And another, the Ember Heirloom Signa. Or, Syandana, I think. Great, I'm gonna be stuck in limbo jail just because of this guy. That's so cool. I don't know if Noko knows, but he's not going to be able to do shit in there.
Frame-made crystal caskets. Caskets for who? Elric and Rania. Mighty good genes they had, yes. Genes for the two men. Smash the crystals, take the genes, do the science.
I feel like I should change my elements based on what I'm fighting, because right now I'm using Viral against Grenier. Not exactly the greatest plan. I should swap to Corrosive, but that would require changing my progenitor and everything, and I cannot be bothered. Doesn't matter, though. Everything's dying in about 2 seconds anyway, so... Ooh. Do you have any other suggestions, by the way, Chomek, what I should add? I think I should add follower and sub goal on stream, maybe. I think that is set up based off of what you have it set at on Twitch. Like, if you set a follower goal on your Twitch stream, on your Twitch account, then that's what the widget goes off of, maybe? I don't remember, though. Could be wrong. Dude, why am I getting pushed around like fucking ragdoll? Yeah, okay. Anything else? You have a follower on screen and chat? I have an on-screen one, and it'll pop up in my alerts feed. It doesn't have a sound to it right now. Same with sub and prime. Yep, I have all of those set up on screen. I also have raids. I have YouTube super chats, super stickers, and channel memberships. And bits. I have bits too. Like, you'll be able to see the YouTube alerts on screen for Twitch as well, because it's a multi-chat alert setup.
Corpus forces have regrouped. Go.
You know, if I did need to farm Citrine, I would have left this run because I have a Limbo on my team, but oh well.
lovers whose guardian Warframe tried to save them by encasing them in her crystal. It is their remains, and the connection forged between them that you are protecting.
Anything else you would suggest, Mr. Shemikov? Oh, I need to set up Tangi as well. It's the other one. That shouldn't be too bad. Because I know Tangia could be fun, but I feel like I'm only going to do Tangia if I have a camera of some kind on my stream, maybe. Because I feel like having a position where you can, like, where you know the redeems are going to pop up would be funnier. I don't know. Maybe I'm coping. Other than that, I think that should be good, honestly. I feel like I don't need to add much more than that outside of just streaming, really. And I recently got back with some friends of mine that I haven't spoken to in a while who have been making content on, I think, TikTok, and they want to get into streaming. So I might bother them and get them to teach me how to edit properly and stuff. Maybe. Maybe. Even if it's just, like, super basic shit, you know? Like, if I can have a clip, say I ask you to clip something on stream, Charmac, for example, right? If I can have that saved to, like, my channel, I can download the clip, I can chuck it into a software, edit it a little bit, like add in, like, an overlay and stuff or whatnot. Collab? I might be doing a collab soon. I have to ask the person who I want to collab with. There are actually 2 people I want to collab with, but maybe soon. But yeah, so basically, if I can get you to clip something and I can have it saved to a certain place or whatnot, then I can just edit it real quick and just post it, like, the same day. I do a couple of those a stream, and I would have, you know, off-stream content. I got the Corufel blueprint again. Yeah, that guy was not aware. We should add a clip. I'm going to. I need to remake it. It was on Nightbot, but I need to remake it in StreamerBot. And there's a reason for that. Because you know how I said that channel point redeems, if you make them in StreamerBot, you can edit them in StreamerBot, but you can't if you make them on Twitch and then try and edit them on StreamerBot. I have to do the same with commands. I also just walked off the map because I'm yapping. That's sick. There's an acolyte spawning.
Rodents in your house, Krill. Thieving rodents. Make me come to Mars, do your job for you. Smash the
Fucking where?
break the tunnel. No genes for you.
Oh, there. Bye-bye. If I add clip, though, it'll only be able to be used by, probably subs, VIP, and mods at the moment, I feel. And it will also have a, like, a minute cooldown for anyone that isn't, a mod. So, because I can do different permission cooldowns on StreamerBot. So if you're sub or VIP, you can clip once every minute or so. When am I getting head mod? When I fucking remember. So never. If anything, I should make my girlfriend head mod. No, I shouldn't do that. See, I would make her head mod if she wasn't busy at uni, you know? Like, if she was here all the time and, you know, chatted a lot and whatnot while she was at uni or whatever, then, yeah, I would make her head mod, but she's not, so no point. And to be fair, Chamak, you're gonna get head mod only because you're the, like, only mod here.
Execution complete.
I know Jansel wanted mod for a while, but like I said to him, I was like, dude, you need to be here like every stream or something if you want to be a mod. And even then, you're not here every stream. But to be fair, you do a lot of things. You could do your bots, you do Claudia stream, you do your website, so you have reasons not to be here, and it's fine. I don't mind. It's just like, I feel like any future mods should be either people that come to the stream often, or I've known you long enough that it's okay you can be gone for like a little while sometime. You know what I mean? Like if you went on holiday. I do fuck all with Nerd Stream. Yeah, I know, but you are kind of the tech support guy, so. True. What are you deleting, by the way? Are you just deleting your spelling mistakes?
Do not let that happen.
Oh, hush.
Yeah? Okay, cool. I know you can't really test this, but do you have an alt account where you can cop in my chat and vanish real quick? Like, do the vanish command? I don't know if that's a Stream Elements thing or if that's a Nightbot thing. Because if it's a Nightbot, it won't work. One sec. Yeah, thanks. Just as a tester, tester thingy.
Target neutralized.
Oh, okay. So I can see your messages still, but I would assume it deletes them on your end, right? All right, I can hijack for you. 1 second.
The spores.
Yeah, I would assume it still deletes the messages on your end and then shows the 1 second timeout. Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so I can see any message that has been timed out. If you delete a message yourself, I can't see what the content of the message was. But for Vanish, I can see the whole... Yeah. Same as Nerds one? Yeah. The difference with Nerds one is she can't see messages that have been vanished. I can. Because I vanished in her stream literally earlier, and she had to open her Twitch stream to see the message I sent. Like, on her browser. So, I have a slightly different, you know, program. I can also see all your 7 TV emotes, so... Yeah. If you want to spam some, feel free. I should have like 800 or so to choose from, so just pick a selection, and I'll see if I can see them all. Okay, I didn't say pick one. I said pick a selection. All right. We have a whole bunch of cats in my stream now. Cool.
2 men, try again.
This is about to get messy and upsetting.
Yeah, I can see them though. That was like my biggest thing when I was choosing what like bot to use for my stream. I was like, as long as I can see 7 TV emotes, I'll be happy, you know? Yeah, thank you. That's a good selection.
Pitter, pitter, pitter. Rodents snatch crystals from thick Deimos. Stashed one on Venus. Stashed one on Mars. Void kiss tangled
Little late, bud. Yeah.
Pass this tunnel. Stop the rodent.
I might see if I can make like a combo thing as well in the custom bot, but it might be a bit weird. But I essentially was thinking like, you know, combo should be all different people, not just one person. Yeah, I agree. That's how I would do it. But yeah, I was thinking essentially like Twitch auto mod catches pretty much everything, right? And if it doesn't, then we have mods for that, right? So I should be able to just not use Nightbot, not use Stream Elements or Faucet Bot or whatever, and I can just use the custom streamer bot that I have been using thus far, right? I feel like that is a good strategy, no? Where the fuck is he? There he is. How's he over here?
As the enemy is eliminated, Citrine's remnants appear
Yeah?
in
Okay.
the void, manifesting
Cool.
her last wish to protect Belric and Rania.
And I mean, a lot of the stuff that Nightbot and StreamerBot does, which is like the commands, the timed messages and stuff, is everything on her stream. Yeah, I know. I've been auto-botted for like the weirdest things on her stream. Like either it wasn't TOS, it was just like, I don't know, a normal thing to say, or it was genuinely a weird thing to say, which is good because it should have caught it. But I've been auto-botted for random shit on her stream though. I should mention, by the way, Charmac, if you have an image link that ends in .gif or .png or .jpeg, you can post it in the chat and it'll appear on stream. You weren't here when I tested this with Matrix, but that is something that I can do. And I will make a how-to command for it as well, actually. My fucking throat hurts from talking so much, goddamn. Fucking limbo, dude.
Emotions need pure void energy. They can change reality, bend and break the laws of nature. Might this explain the connection between these crystals?
Just keep in mind, the link itself has to end in .gif, PNG, or JPEG, not have it in the link, if that makes sense. Because Matrix got a bit confused with that, and I don't blame him, honestly. Bum bum ba da dum bum. Your emotion. Holy shit! I just did that much on a Kareen build. Are we good? It works. Yeah. So that's any image with GIF, PNG, JPEG, I believe are the limitations. So I might make a command about that, just, you know, in case people are curious. Also, I don't know if you saw, but Twitch is bringing in like multi-streaming formats, like vertical and horizontal formats, to Twitch itself, instead of you streaming in your software or whatever, and you're only having has say use imgur. What the fuck was that sentence? Hello? It doesn't have to be an imgur link, by the way. It can be any. But yeah, so Twitch is bringing in like vertical and horizontal formats by default soon. So that's kind of cool. The vertical is only for people on Twitch mobile, of course. So yeah. But I think that would be sick. Have it say use Imgur, but it is easiest. Yeah, I might just say that, you know. Might just say use Imgur, because everyone knows Imgur at least. And at least with Imgur too, is they don't allow NSFW stuff on there anymore, to my knowledge. So I don't have to worry about any of that, you know? So if you're sending an Imgur link, then 99% of the time it's not going to be against TOS. 99% of the time. So I feel like that is a good feature, personally.
Bold, Ronya the clever, unleash the infested on Deimos forever. Never liked that rhyme. Garbage rhyme.
Because it means your job doesn't have to be any harder than it already is, you know? Like, you don't have to be watching if I suddenly get a raid in the future or something and they want to start posting images. You don't have to be like, right, which link is going to get him banned? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to worry about that because it probably won't be a bad one. And I think the general rule of thumb, too, is like, if you're going to abuse the system and you're going to send bad shit, I'm just going to disable it. You know what I mean? I can just say, nope, we're not doing that anymore. And then, you know, you ruin it for everybody, so. Banned, yeah, literally. You get banned. If enough people do it, I'll be like, right, sorry guys, we're not having the image thing in chat anymore. And, you know, I might bring it back in the future if you guys can behave. But otherwise, nope, not happening. And I wouldn't favorite any people either. Like, if you've been a VIP for X amount of time and you suddenly send a bunch of heinous shit in the chat just to play on screen, then, yeah, I don't know. I'm not phased over it.
Kidding me? Send me a challenge.
I feel like the whole, you know, it might be considered tough love or whatever the fuck, but I feel like that's a better approach to have than just like, oh, you know, this person's been around for X amount of time. I should at least, you know, talk with them and be like, why would you do this to me? But no, you had your chance. You lost your chance. That's it. I feel like that's a good strat. Because God knows if, like, I hopped into Claudia's stream one day and was just, like, you know, saying the weirdest things ever. More than usual, I should say. Let me preface that. More than usual. And I would expect to get banned. You know? One of the mods or even Claudia herself just go, nope, he's gone. Okay, cool. Go off the fucking map. So.
I assume this maneuver is.
Oh yeah, no worries.
One at a time or all at once? It ends the same way.
Yep, sorry about the ads, unfortunately. I wish that didn't have to happen, but it does, so... That reminds me, I need to set up what I've got, like, recheck what I've got is set up on. I think it's 3 minutes to every hour worth of ads, I believe. Off the top of my head. Welcome back. Yeah, sorry about the ads, bro. Can't do anything about it. I wish I could, but it's not up to me, unfortunately. How many, like, fucking pieces do I have at this point? Probably heaps.
Remember my face while yours is melting off.
This Noko is just, like, kill farming right now. Citrine BP. Nice.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
All right, well, we got one of the most expensive parts in terms of the, like, the fragments. We got one of the most expensive parts. I'm going to quickly go to Otag and see if I can get the rest of the parts for Citrine. I would assume maybe. Yeah, Necrolisk, busy. Yeah, I definitely think having the ad widget on screen, probably top right, would be where I would put it. So yeah, so the ad widget on screen and then a message in chat of when the ads are done and starting is, and for how long, I believe. I think that's a good idea. Oh, okay, no, I can't buy any of the fucking pieces. Well, I could buy one. I also need to do Arcane Steadfast farms, but, you know, how many can I buy? 7. Okay, that's cool. What are the other things? Double back is dodge resistance. Kinship is crit chance per buff. Okay. Encumber I already have maxed. And Steadfast is really good. Oh, I already have one of the Corufel blades. Or barrel, I should say. None of the Steflo stuff, though. I'm just glad I got the main blueprint from that. Alright, we got the chassis. And I need stellated necrothene for it. Faceted tiametrite. Tiametrite? Okay, tiametrite? I don't know. I love how that's the cheapest of all things. Both in resources and the material cost. That is funny. Dude, it's so cold in my fucking room. I need to go put a hoodie on. God. Give me 1 second. Fuck me, it's cold. God. My legs hurt so much from sitting down. Probably go for a walk or something after this shit. Ah. I punched myself in the head. I'm so good at putting a hoodie on. I'm so glad I don't have a face cam. Because, like, hydrate. Okay, you're lucky I still have drink in front of me. Alright, 1 second. I gotta put my earbuds back in. I'm so glad I actually switched to, you know, IEMs over a headset. Because they're so much comfier than a headset. Yeah, let me drink real quick. 1 second. It's not water, but don't worry about that. Okay. So I may as well make the materials because I'm gonna have citrine soon anyway. So we need that, and I need this. Are you getting the VTuber mod? Yeah, bro. You didn't send me the person that dealt with Claudia, by the way. You need to do that. Oh, last nerd? Alright. You can either do it on stream or off stream. I don't care. I'm not in a rush for that. She is still streaming, right? Yeah. She is. She is. Alright. I'm just going to quickly wait for these to cook. Need to make one more set of that, and then this is done. So I have enough stellated nicotine for citrine. I just need to make essentially 5 more of this, but it comes in packs of 10. And then that'll be enough tiametrite. I think stellated... Zodian I have low amounts of. Also thist. Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. God damn, this music's so good. I have base Calibans off too. Damn. Might make a base Caliban at some point. I need more Nama Isoplast though. 12, 16, and 12. 12 and 12 is 24, 16. That makes 40 Nama Isoplasts. And I need more anomaly shards, which are from Railjack. Okay. And we're gonna get Citrine, of course. I already have 2 Cider 9s. Daggeth. I already have the chassis built with this. I need 2 Daggeths, though. I need one for Subsume and one for use. Dante, I need to get a Subsume. I need Ember. I mean, that's easy. Alright, let's claim that. Cool. So we have enough stuff for Citrine now, so I'm going to quickly go back and we're going to farm the mission again. I'm so glad I got this on Steel Path, because if I had to do this shit on normal, it would take so much longer. Oh, hey guys. Bonk. Wait, I managed to get both of that? Oh, damn, okay. Good on me. Run, 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 run. But yeah, that reminds me. So you're cheating. What do you mean I'm cheating? What did I do? Yeah, nice vanish, buddy. Speaking of cheating, actually, a couple of my old Destiny buddies are trying to get me back into playing Destiny. And, I just think if I ever played that shit again, I would play it normally for like a month or something, right? And then immediately find whatever cheats are next. Like, what are good cheats? But I don't want to do that because someone offered me like a couple of stacked accounts that I could play on. You know? Oh, I have a Limbo on my team. Is it the same Limbo as before? It might be. And then they're like, oh, you can use one of these accounts. You should play Rust. Fuck no, I should not play Rust. I'm VAC banned, not VAC banned. I have a Steam ban. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be allowed to play on most servers. Hello? Also, if I was gonna play Rust, I would just farm bot the entire time. I would not PvP.
the story of
Vanilla. Yeah, vanilla. So fun.
Guardian Warframe tried
Pardon
to
me.
save them by
My
encasing
voice
them
is
in her
cracking as I'm
crystal.
talking so much.
It is their remains, the connection forged between them that you are protecting.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where the fuck are those fragments, man? Alright, we got them.
Target down.
You found a clip on Nursery about Rust. Yes, bro. I'll listen to it right now. But did she play it or did she want to play it? Did she say like, oh, would Rust be fun? And then what? Half her chat's just like, no, don't, please. Your sanity. No? Okay. I was gonna say, if she actually played it on stream, I would genuinely laugh so much. Give me a minute. No worries, bro. Take your time. Funny thing is for you, there is worse RNG than Citrine. Yeah, I did Sevagoth and Oberon before this, Frost. And it took me 46 runs for Oberon alone. Sevagoth was probably 30-something. And I've already gotten 2 parts for Citrine right now. I got the blueprint last run, and then I bought the chassis. I mean, yeah, I have to do a helmet run, of course, but I'll do that at some point. I can't be asked. And yes, welcome in, welcome in. The hammer shot the mod, the drop chance? Yeah, 1% drop chance from any nightmare mission. Yeah, I've been farming that on and off. I do a nightmare mission or 2 every day. Also, Blaze is the other 1% drop from that. Which is the Heat 6060 mod for rifles, I believe. Or I think it's heat and magazine capacity, not heat set chance.
Didn't you make a mess?
That was only round 1, bro. But I've already got, you know, a decent amount of fragments, so...
They have no clue who they're dealing with.
One more trip
Bum, bum,
through
bum,
the tunnel.
bum, 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 bum. Not any. From Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars only. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, that's the part I didn't know. So I've probably been farming like planets that aren't even part of it, just trying to get that mod. That's funny. Okay, well, that's good to keep in mind then.
Eric the bold, Ronya the clever, unleashed the
I don't mind a grind like that. A lot of my gun builds, in fact, I've only come across 2 builds that I want to build that use hammer shot so far. One of them is for the Latron and Carnon. And the other one, I think, is a Burson and Carnon build. Fucking limbo, dude. I can't play the game if you're around. Warframe veteran, 8,400 hours, played since 2013. I'm at 730 hours, and I played since October this last year. So I'm semi-baby Tenno. I am MR21 though, so I guess maybe. Appreciate you stopping by though, Frost. That is nice of you. I will say, as a baby Tenno, or a pseudo-baby Tenno, the grind to get Former, oh my god. I have made so much platinum recently, and like 90% of it has gone into built Former on the market, just because I keep running out of Former. Using Seraphine with Cooper so big, you can't be a baby Tenno. Baby in the sense that I haven't played for more than like 3 months. Smiley face. I also play Nova, Zaku, Mirage, Hildryn as well. Hildryn's a big one I play. I like playing Hildryn. She's fun. Just literally float with your 4 and then you just spam your 2. And you do not die. You kill everything. It's great. I have all the Warframes and use 20 only. Yeah, I kind of figured that was the case with most veteran players. Like, you use what you like. You have everything. But then you don't even use everything, you know? What MR are you? Or should I say legendary rank are you? Probably legendary rank, I would assume.
That void tunnel.
MR 26. Too lazy to find whips. Yeah, honestly, I feel that. There are so many weapons that I've like looked at the requirements of where to get them from and what where to get them from, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to do that shit.
If either crystal is destroyed, the tunnel
Especially the Vandal weapons from Sanctuary Onslaught.
happen.
Like, why?
Send me a challenge.
2% drop chances for all of those weapons. Like, are we good?
Perfection.
Oh, another Acolyte, yeah. Oh, I don't have my Acolyte killer ready. Oh, that's a problem. I don't need it. I'm good. Where is he? There he is. Thunk, thunk, thunk. He's dead. I love the Latum so much. I have good weapons with ribbons. I don't need more. Yeah, I need to get... Like, I have a whole bunch of unveiled ribbons. Or veiled ribbons, sorry. That I need to go and open. But the problem is a lot of them require, like, stealth kills. Then I don't have, like, an invis frame. I mean, I have Cyto 9, but that's it. I kind of want, like, a better invis frame, like a Loki, maybe? I don't know. Or Ivara, even. But don't most people just subsume evade onto Ivara anyway? I'm using a Sobek Riven right now. I'll show you my build after this run, if you stick around. This Riven has Toxin, Cold, Multi-Shot, but my ideal role would be like Multi-Shot, Toxin, Reload Speed, or Crit Damage with a negative. Because this is a Sobek that uses Viral with Acid Shells.
Target neutralized.
I think, honestly, in terms of Rivens of what I'm looking for, Okicore would be one. Probably Magistar for a Slam, I guess. I don't know. I don't really, like, care about Rivens that much. If I get a Riven, cool, then I'll use it, but, you know. I don't have the Kuva to reroll them a bunch, though. That's the problem. Like, I go and buy my Kuva every week, and it goes into my Sobek Riven. Every week. Is that a bad choice? Probably. Do I give a shit? No. And, like, I have a Torrid Riven sitting around that I don't use. I mean, it's pretty bad. I think it's minus crit damage, but plus crit chance, multi-shot, and status chance, I believe, is the other one.
I feel empty. I'm not sure.
So, I don't know.
Having a week of Outnap, Krill.
Oh, we have a Dante. That's where I'm getting my Overguard from.
House Krill. Thieving
Oh.
rodents. Make me come to
I was like, what?
your job for you.
God, this is a good music set.
Break the tunnel. No
Sorry if you're not a fan of EDM or drum and bass, but this is what I am listening to.
Remember my face while yours is melting off.
If it is too loud, though, let me know, please. Because I frequently change my volume settings, and I need to, like, probably keep it consistent. Ba-da-da-da-da. I have Torrid, Latron, Strun, Burson, Diltoxo, and more that I all use. Yeah. Oh, that was a couple ones. I want a Boar one and a Strun. Because the Boar Incarnon looks really fun, and so does the Strun Incarnon. I've also heard Diltoxo is a good ribbon to have. I have the weapon, I just, I only use it on Ureli most of the time. Ureli Prime. Just because of her secondary buff. That sounded okay? Cool. You know, I could be using my Saren's 1 like more, not just using it for Venom Dose, like using it for the original purpose, but I can't be bothered, man. Like, everything dies instantly anyway, and then it just decays. Like...
How easily they break.
Give you a Boar Ribbon if you want to have crit damage and heat. Now, when you say give, is it for free? Or is it for plat?
You'll run out of ammo long before I run
Because I don't have a lot of plat. Also, I seem to have infected the entire population of Grenier that inhabit this rock, so that's cool. You know, times like this, I wish I had a face cam, because then you could see their eyebrow raise I just did, just because.
Get ready.
Oh, the message was sent in for free? Well, if it's for free, yeah, definitely, I'm happy with that. I will happily take a Boar Ribbon off your hands. On a Boar Ribbon, you want, like, heat, crit damage, crit chance, right? Because, I mean, the alt fire for the Incarnon's a status beam, but it is innate heat, no? I believe.
Extreme emotions need pure
I
void
don't have the Boar Prime, so I haven't built the Incarnon yet, but I will be building the Incarnon at some point.
Might this explain the connection between these crystals?
Yeah, sorry if the message doesn't send. Happens.
Bring it. Dead. Next.
God, Saren's so big, it's so satisfying. Kaboom! Boar Prime and the Incarnon, but I don't use it. I will see now. Okay. Yeah, I'm fairly certain the Incarnon adds heat to it, kind of like how the Furious works. I know that one adds heat. Same with the Lex Incarnon. Oh, Lex Incarnon is kind of just like a radiation beam. You found it? It took you long enough, Charmac. Yeah, it adds heat. Yeah, I thought so. I believe the Latron does as well. Like, the projectiles are just heat damage, and then if you combine it with cold, you get blast, which I think is the best setup for Latron, or one of the best setups. Pretty sure, like, the other Incarnons, like, the Torrid is Toxin or a Corrosive Beam. I don't remember. Fucking violence reflecting my projectiles, man. Die. My Latron uses a puncture build so I can strip armor. Yeah, my Latron is a blast build that uses the 4th Incarnon perk that strips armor. So that's what I've got on it at the moment. I'll be happy to show all the builds after I do this run. So I'm sorry this is taking so long. It is mirror defense. It takes ages. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've been thinking though with my my Saren build. Right now I run Augur's Secrets on her for when I shield gate. I get a little bit of extra shields. But I'm thinking of swapping Augur Secrets to Umbral Intensify for the extra strength. It would buff my my roar and, you know, my 3 as well. I don't know if that's worth it though. That's what I'm thinking. I don't really need the strength because I already have so much damage as is. And then extra shields is nice. Because then, you know, most of the time they still die in one magnetic shot. Which is a puncher, but you use blast. I use heat and viral. Oh yeah. I mean, with that and Carlon, you can kind of use whatever, can't you? Like, it kind of works with a lot. I mean, you know, viral heat is a good combo. Blast is pretty good nowadays. Corrosive heat also pretty good against Grenier specifically. You know, there's a lot of stuff you could do. Holy shit. I love nuking the map in this game. It's so fun. Have infection.
Why don't we turn this chance meeting into a massacre?
Okay, I just went up to 9 infected. Yeah, cool. Yeah, what I mean by puncture build for... Do I need so big for Saren Prime to make it work? You don't need it. It is their best combo, though. I've seen people use... the Kuva Nukor works really well with Saren because of the extra damage instance from Toxin. And because with the Kuva Nukor, you're applying so many Saren stacks? So many status effects, you will just kill everything very easily. Yeah, so Kuva Nukor is one. I believe the Ball Prime works well on Saren just because of the amount of statuses that you can apply, or the damage instances, I should say. A couple others. Any slam build on a melee with melee exposure, because corrosive damage. Combine that with the Toxin Slam, and yeah, you get a bunch of shit. Melee Influence worked great on Saren, unsurprisingly. Dare I go on? This is such a good song, bro.
This is about to get messy and upsetting.
Great, we have Misery. Bye, Misery. Misery. Bye-bye. Darren is a Warframe. I want to make her build for her, but I feel like she dies fast in Zill Path. I'm on mine. I'm using shield gating with brief respite. So, like, anytime my shield gets cracked, I just have to cast an ability real fast. And in my case, it's my 2, because, you know, it has no cast time. Like, look at this. This is me spamming it. I'm out of energy now, but you get the point. And then, I mean, yeah, it's just literally brief respite, and it allows me to shield gate a lot. I've seen a health tanking build on Saren that does alright in Steel Path. Although the level cap build I have for Saren is shield tanking. Or shield gating, sorry, shield gating. You kind of just have to, like, be aware of what you're doing on Saren. I've seen someone run Pillage on Saren before. Pillage is a good ability, you know, because you don't have to worry about your shields pretty much. You can just shield strip everything, especially in level cap or a Cascade. You can shield strip, and you're just going to be nuking everything. Makes it so much easier to survive. Alright, thank God we're on the last rotation of this mission. And then I can go and show off some builds. I don't know. This is on Steel Path, and I have a bunch of Overguard, but even if I didn't, I don't think I would even get close to dying. Unless I went AFK for a couple minutes.
Good kill.
Alright. Didn't get a part, but that's okay. We got more crystal fragments, so... All my Rhythm that I use are powers that reduce damage or heal. The only one I use that dies fast is Volt Prime, who's my main. Yeah, I find... I don't like Volt that much, because he does die so fast. I don't know what it is. Just not a fan, personally. Yeah, look, so we got 151 Rania and 144 Belric just from, like, that one mission, and no Citrine part. We got the Steflos thing, whatever, but that's fine. Anyway, you wanted to see my Sobek build. So this is what I run on my Sobek. It's Viral Magnetic with my Riven, which has 350 rerolls. Rivens hate me, okay? And then Primary Blight. Because I'm infecting things so often with Toxin, because of my Toxic Lash, the extra multi-shot and crit damage from Blight is just better. That's what I run. And then Clip Delegation for the initial kill, Acid Shells, more Toxin damage. If you don't have a Sobek Riven, you can just change this for the Toxin 6060 mod. I forget what it's called. Barrage. But yeah, that's what I've got. And crit decel. What else did you want to see? My Latron build, right? Latron in Canon build. There we go. Latron Prime. Yeah, this is what I use. It's just straight cold. With a Bane mod, which I have to max out. Primary Merciless, Vigilante Supplies, and then on the Incarnon evolutions, I have this on number 4. So, yeah. That's what I mean by Armor Strip. And then Weapon Recoil and multi-shot for Puncture Status effect. You know, pretty standard. Yeah, my Vault is set up for melee right now, I think. I don't know. I can show you the build. It's not in a loadout, so I'll have to just... This is the drip, by the way. Pretty clean. But yeah, this is the build. I believe it's a shield gating build, but it uses growing power instead of brief respite. I'm pretty sure this is actually meant to be brief respite, which is probably why I die a lot, but, you know. And I don't have anything subsumed, but I believe Roar is meant to go here for damage. And see why you die a lot. Yeah, I don't know how to build Vault. I just have no idea. I got this build from someone who said, like, oh, if you want, like, good melee damage, use this. I'm like, okay. I could put Steel Charge on it, I guess. Who knows? What's your name in game? There's a command for that. There you go. Feel free to add me, I don't mind. Charmac, I love how that posts in both chats and I can see it out of both chats, but you'll only see it on Twitch. It's so funny. Mod config. Oh, I see. Adaptation, Umbral Intensity gives you resistance. Yeah, that's nice. And then raw on the form. How many former is this? Oh, I mean, at least one for the umbral former. I could probably build this. I have an umbra former as well. One umbra former only? Yeah. I would umbra former this too, because I believe the Eidolon build for Vault uses all umbral mods too, if I'm not mistaken. Here comes in the difference. Okay, well, I could probably build this. I'm just going to quickly screenshot it and chuck it in my Discord, so give me 1 second. I use Vault Prime with SYAM. What is SYAM? Vault. Is this build specifically for melee, or could I just like swap the arcane for like a primary buff build? It is melee, but you can use weapons normally? Okay. And like if I wanted to, I could just swap the arcane to like arcane precision for secondaries or the primary arcane for damage, right? Yeah, cool. Is Exilus just flexible? Like I could put sure-footed in here or any Exilus mod? Anything? Alright, sick. Yeah, this is a good build. 304% strength for raw. That puts it at what? Just under 100% raw? Maybe? I think. See in-game chat? I will. The CM. Ooh, that's a nice ribbon. That's nice. Oh, it's a Nakana. Melee Influence, Voltaic Strike, Virulent Scourge. Okay, if you're running Corrosive, how are you proccing Melee Influence? Oh, well, if you use it on Volt, you get the shock that. Never mind, forget I said anything. That is nice. I assume this is not an Incarnon, right? I don't believe so. Josh Reaper? Yeah, I thought so. The Galvanized Steel, Prime Pressure Point. I don't have that mod yet, sadly. If I was to use this, what would I swap the Riven for? Like Quickening, maybe? Which is attack speed and combo count chance? Maybe? Yeah. I'm thinking I would swap it for that. I'm going to screenshot this real quick if you don't mind. That is a nice build. It is flexible? Yeah. I figure anything that replaces at least some of the stats on this Riven is probably fine. But yeah, you don't happen to have any spare Boar Prime parts, do you? Smiley face. I have a max melee influence, it's fine. To be fair, any melee influence build is just going to be good, let's be honest. How much crit chance do you get? You're at 64.4 or 66.4%. Good lord. That is insane. But then you get more with combo multiplier as well, so... Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, now that you mention it, let me see if I can set up this vault build. I'm just gonna delete all of this shit. We need steel charge. Do I have one max already? No, but I do have it, so... Do a Volt Prime set without Nero. I have Volt Prime. We're good. Steel charge. I love how this is the aura mod that gives the most energy, but... Alright, let's see. So, you've got... the Y polarities, the minus polarity here. Did you former this to be Umbra? Is that what you did here with this one? Actually, no, I think I added this one myself, but anyway. I would just put it there for August Secrets. So if I polarity swap this to here, and we do flow, continuity, August Secret, Shock Trooper was there. I believe he had Rage there. Yeah, I can send it to you, Sean. Do you want the Saren build and the Sobek build? I also use a Panzer build that increases fire rate with Reinforced Bond. I can send all of that to you if you want. Send both? Sure, sure. Yeah, so just roar on the 4, as usual. Alright, there's your Saren. There's the Kuva Sobek, and I will link you the Panzer build. And I'll do the claws as well. You don't really need the claws, you literally could just use bite on the claws and you'll be fine, but there you go. You're welcome. I also use the Latum as a Acolyte nuke. I just need Prime Target Cracker and this is done, but yeah. This is what I use the Latum for. I do a Riven I need to reroll? Yeah. My Kuva Sobek was like a roll. I got it in Toxin at like 30%, and then I just fused it up to 60. But a little thing about the Praetos too, by the way. If you have a melee with melee Kareen on it, you can still, without having the melee equipped, you can roll and freeze the enemies. Like within the radius. So I use Praetos for movement, but also for melee Kareen. If you wanted to know. I mean, you probably know that, you're a veteran, but I'm just saying. That's why I use it for him. And then this build here is just a slam build. It's meant to be used with exposure, but and a Riven here, but I haven't been bothered to do that. I wonder, is there an easy way for me to change this to fucking different elements without... I'd have to change my Riven, wouldn't I? Because this is giving me viral. About fashion, though. Yeah, I've got the Proto Frenzy. See, in-game? Holy shit. That skin is sick. Tomo Signa. I was wondering what that Signa was. The Titanium Noble animation. I like that. That's clean. This Syandana, is that one you can get in-game, or is that an old one that you can't get anymore? The cape. Alright, let's go back to setting this up. So, I need to put adaptation there, my max narrow-minded there, and umbral intensify, which is not leveled. I can get it to here for now, and then I'll get more endo and finish that off. Do I have a... I don't have a Warframe adapter. Boomer. Oh, I thought it was the TennoCon one, yeah. Yeah, I started playing after TennoCon happened, so there was utterly no way that I was going to be able to get that. Sorry, I had a hair on me. Okay, so this is the build. I just need to Supreme Roar onto here and then max this out. But essentially, this is it. Minus the Arcane, which I need to change to Fury. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, I want to see my builds for weapons? Yes, please. Would I be able to get that boar ribbon too, by the way, Frost, if you don't mind? If you're happy to give it to me, that is. I don't mind if you're not. It's okay. Recoil, crit chance, fire rate. Nice. That's a nice ribbon. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're running viral. Primary overcharge? Oh, while at or above 90% energy. Ah. That is cool. All right, well, let me go subsume raw onto my... Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. We'll do that first. I'll bring my Volt. Ah, you're playing Uriel at the moment. How are you liking Uriel, by the way? I know Uriel is definitely a frame you just cast your 4 and you nuke the entire room and you give your allies fire rate and heat damage. That's pretty much it. Yeah, this is my Vault fashion. It's literally base skin, base prime skin with the one of the sister ephemeras and the thing. Oh my god. Dude, that cape looks so good. I like that a lot. That's clean, man. He's very good. Yeah, I know. I've played with a Uriel that I was on my Saren and I got out killed by the Uriel. I was like, I can't do anything, man. I'm gonna give you like the best mod in the game, just Vitality. Sick. Thank you for the ribbon. Much appreciated. Actually, I might have a couple ribbons. I can go look and see if you want some of them. I'd have to go to my my ship first. Because I have a lot of ribbons that I just don't think I'll ever use. Like, especially for guns that have one ribbon disposition. I'm just like, you know? Don't care that much. Yeah, so I have a Felox, I have the Cedo, Fenmore, Phantasma is another one. I have a Torrid ribbon here that I have rerolled a little bit, but it looks like, I mean, look, minus crit chance. But I have Toxin and crit damage. Velox, the Tigress, and then a bunch of veiled ones. So if you want anything, let me know. Do let me know. I need to sell those. Cedo? Yeah, Cedo ribbon. It's been rolled 10 times. And I opened it myself. You can have it. Yeah, sure. 100%. Do you have any Boar Prime parts at all, by the way? I know it's a vaulted weapon, so you might not have any, but I figure I'd ask.
I'm the biggest monster you ever took down.
No, I don't. I think it is out now. Is it? Wait, is it part of Prime Resurgence? Give me 1 second. No, it's not. Unfortunately not. If I search via weapons, we've got the Echo Samadhi, the Silver and Aegis, the Cerberus, Baza, Scourge, Nell, Tigris, Galantine, Corvus, Nagantaka. Oh, Nakana Prime is one. That looks sick.
Damn. Sure I can't tempt you?
Alright, I'll join that real quick. Yeah, you can have the Cedo ribbon. Need to definitely at some point go and open a bunch of my veiled ribbons because like I have been putting that off for so long and it's just like I don't want to use play or whatever. Well, the Cedo ribbon? Or boar. If it's boar, then yeah, I know. The Ball Prime set, yeah. I think I have one part of the Ball Prime set at the moment, so it would be less, but yeah. Fish market. Is that a Deimos fish? Or is that a Deviri fish? Alright, thank you for the fish. Will make sure to give that to someone else when I trade for a random item. Alright, well. I appreciate the Boar Prime Riven. Or Boar Riven. My apologies. Veteran trained to trade with fish. Yep. That reminds me too. It's like,
Or would that be too weird?
I really want to get this skin at some point. Because I have a drip setup that I want to do with this. I just need to make the plant for it. I mean, I have some, but... I have the usual things. I'm thinking of making, like, a command in my stream. When people... Maybe I'll add it to the IGN command, but it'd be like, if you want to gift me things, please gift me, like, reactors, catalysts, and former. About Torrid Riven. What do you want to know about Torrid Riven? What do you want to know? What must you know? Like my Torrid Riven? There. Oh, you're showing me yours. Ooh, that's insane. That'd be worth like 1,000 plat, no? Maybe 700 to 1,000? Sheesh. Viral heat, Riven, Torrid. That's nice. Yeah, I think I'm using a Blast Torrid right now. It is 800 to 1k? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I believe my Torrid right now is on Blast. Again, I'm a Blast fanboy. What can I say? Yeah, Blast Corrosive. This is what I've got. It's probably not the best Torrid build in the world, but I digress. Supplies for the ammo. Not that it needs it. Well, you're not using Prime Firestorm? Good question. I don't know. Should I... You reckon I should swap to your Torrid build? I just don't know what I'd swap the Riven for, though. Probably quit Diesel, most likely. Or delay, whatever. Serration? Oh, yeah. Boost the base damage. I'm curious why you're using Hunter munitions. Is that just for the Incarnon form? Encounter makes me have 200%-ish crit chance. Yeah, I guess so. Viral heat slash. Probably worth it. So I always read crit. Yeah, I thought so. Without this Riven, would you be hitting like yellows and oranges? Do you think? $150 rerolls is kind of tidy for that, by the way. Yeah, I might steal this. Not steal, sorry. Tactically acquire. Well, that is sick, man. I appreciate the help. Yes, and I can break it more, but primary overcharge is making it a slow starter. Yeah. Do you prefer primary overcharge over, like a Merciless, for example? I mean, I guess, because, like, energy, you get multi-shot. I don't know. Do you use this on Vault specifically, or who do you use this on? Primary overcharge. that is. Trying to think what else you could use instead of Overcharge. I mean, Merciless is kind of the given one, because... What, 12 times 3, that's... 36... 360% damage. Use it on weapons that have a lot, multi-shot, or have raw, so I don't need to have the damage. Ah, yeah. I mean, yeah, fair enough. You could use this on Jaya. Jaya would be kind of insane. Because of, her 3 and her 4, and then her 1 when you're standing in her orbs with her augment. Jaya would be crazy with the Torrid. With, Overcharge. Plus you get the innate, shock damage as well. Genuinely crazy. The only one I don't have is this one, but I don't think that matters. Alright, well, that is unfortunately the end of stream, I might add. I only streamed for 2 hours, so... Yeah. But it was very nice of you to stop by, Frost. Drop a follow if you feel you want to. As for everyone else who is watching, thank you so much. I will be back on Monday next week at 11 a.m. CET, and we're going to raid one of my close friends, Wombat, who is another Warframe streamer. That reminds me, I need to make a raid message. I still keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, that was a good stream. I got quite a bit of citrine farming done, so that was nice. I'll probably do more off stream. Thank you for the follow, Frost. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you for the Riven. Thank you for the builds. Thank you for just being here, you know? Yeah. See you, Charmac. Make sure you join the Discord and follow the socials and all of that good stuff if you want to, I don't know, see what I do off stream. I will join the Discord sometimes if you guys are in VC. I will also be putting my Warframe builds in the Discord soon, just like what I use on a daily basis for each frame. I'm just collecting a bunch of them, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.